on, and it finally appears to be the dry period of Total War Warhammer information is finally over. Well, fingers crossed. Before now, since my last video, all we've gotten is concept art, and though that is lovely and it's nice wee tidbits, it's sort of had me sitting going, I want something more, and I was waiting for the hype to build up again a wee bit before I started making more of these videos. And today they released a beautiful in-game trailer for the Lizardmen, also featuring High Elves. We got to see lots of in-game animations because it was an in-game, it was all in-game footage, and it was sort of made like a cinematic though. So it wasn't like in-game gameplay, it was sort of like a cinematic with in-game footage and sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Whereas it wouldn't look, gameplay wouldn't actually look like that. It's scripted, there we go. It's scripted, highly scripted to make a sort of cinematic instead of a in-game sort of battle. And we got to see High Elves were defending against hordes of Lizardmen. The Lizardmen were angry, the High Elves had done something, and it was not with the eternal plan left by the old ones, and the Lizardmen were not happy about it, so they were attacking the High Elves. The High Elves were in some sort of jungle temple, up to some no good, probably trying to strengthen their vortex, which the whole campaign revolves around, and the Lizardmen were sort of besieging them. It wasn't like a siege battle, it was more like a choke point battle, where they had this gateway, and the elves were defending it, and the Lizardmen were charging in, and there was lots of beautiful animations. The whole thing was lovely. And because this is an in-game map, this is either a map they made for a quest battle, which is going to have the unique sort of choke point mechanics, or something similar to a quest battle. Maybe there's quest battles for the Vortex, like, storyline, because there's going to be two ways to play, completely sandbox. You ignore the Vortex storyline, or you go down it. Maybe there's going to be sort of campaign battles for that too. So maybe that would explain how this battle is going to be quite different, and like a choke point style type of battle. But maybe it's also just a different type of battle on the map, where you're defending a like strong area on the map if the other army is coming at you. And I think this would be great for just adding a wee bit more variety to battles, because I think that'd be a really sort of cool idea with your armies defending an area of the map and another army goes to attack it. You get to have a defensive position because you're the defender. Because say you've been holding this area for a while, or there's a stance like find a defensive position or build a mini fort type thing, and then so on and so on. There's lots to play with, like different factions would work differently with that sort of thing. But I think that'd be quite nice. That's just complete speculation and wish listing at the moment though, and it would just add a wee bit more variety to the battles. But alas, this was, even though it was in-game, it was cinematic, so we can't really take any sort of mechanics or gameplay from it. We got to see lots of lovely units. It was very beautiful, very hype-inducing. I absolutely loved the trailer. But as for information-wise, there's not really much I can tell you. So I'm going to wrap it up here and just let you watch it for yourselves. Hope you have all enjoyed this, and I hope this is the start of lots of hype-inducing videos, because the game comes out this year. If they don't start ramping up the amount of media attention or videos and that they're producing soon, we're not going to get lots of hype like we did for the first one, with lots of trailers. We knew lots about each faction. So I really can't wait for the hype to start building up, the information we're given to start building up, and I expect that to be soon. With this trailer, I expect that to be the start. So hope you've all enjoyed this. Hope you've enjoyed the trailer. Bye-bye.